chat.
Hello, internet world.
Oh yeah, it is working.
It's
there
chat.
It is.
It's chat there.
It's chat.
We'll see if they see us here in a second.
Hey!
It's working.
It's working.
Hi!
Everyone, welcome to Meow Wolf. Welcome to this amazing event. It's Ash, Jasmine, and Adam, also known as Doze One, also known as amazing musician of games such as Gang Beasts, such as Enter the Gungeon.
And that's how I know you guys, is you're my favorite Gang
Absolutely.
Beasters ever in the history of enjoying anyone watch play Gang Beasts.
So you told me yesterday you actually
You guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, we need Rick and Price.
Um,
They'll fly 'em out. Okay, good,
come down here
good.
one day.
So we're down here in Santa Fe. Adam very graciously invited us to this amazing event called SCOREWARS, where there's a bunch of these arcade legends that are going to be attempting to break high scores. There's a Galaga tournament happening right now where we're going to see who is this the first time that like a marathon Galaga tournament?
This is like, I think, the first head-to-head Galaga tournament, as well as allowing them to play marathon scores, which is the big thing that hasn't really happened ever.
Right.
Because like bar owners are not, or laundromats, they're not like, you want to spend 9 hours?
Well,
Yeah.
it makes sense
Oh
because
my-
you said Tim McVeigh, who's the nibbler guy.
Yeah, and he's going
doing 50 hours.
He's going for 51 hours.
51 hours playing a game.
51, yeah.
If you guys would like to know more, go watch Man vs. Snake.
It's on
We watched
Netflix
it.
right now. We just watched it the other night.
It was really good.
So good.
And then Dwayne Richard is also here, and he's in Man vs. Snake. And Dwayne is actually the person who helped me make this whole thing happen and be player friendly.
Nice.
So I got in touch with him, and he was just like, we always get shitty machines. Like when they do the Kong off and pack
Yeah.
mana, sometimes the machines aren't like refurbished or amazing, so the
No, I was watching the
It's
documentary.
crazy.
They were like pulling, like mid-game, pulling
Yeah.
the controllers, tightening the screw, going back in.
And so you are up against the games themselves error, the physical hardware errors,
Yeah.
and then they do these copious amounts of time. So Tim McVeigh has this black
I
rubber
saw
gardening
that.
glove that he uses to not get blisters, and then Tom Asaki, who's the other nibbler champ, has his hand like meticulously covered in band-aids in all his blister spots.
Right.
And both of their wives are here for health reasons and love and support.
Yeah.
And Tim was like, I need a fan, I
Yeah.
need snacks, I need a cushion stool,
Yeah.
and it's great. So we set him up, and then Meow Wolf is
It's an art collective and it's
yes.
amazing.
Yeah, so Meow Wolf has been in Santa Fe, a group of artists that was always radically inclusive. So sometimes it was 50 people, sometimes it was 10, but there's a core. They've been around for 10 years. And 2 years ago, Vince, the CEO, he worked in the movie theater that George R.R. Martin restored and owned.
I've heard
Right.
that.
And he got George R.R. Martin to buy this. And SCOREWARS is Vince, when he was a child,
Yeah.
played Galaga in the same room when this was a bowling alley.
Really?
And him and Emily used to play each other, and she's our lead designer and founder.
Awesome.
So this whole thing was just, Vince was like, hey man, because I do indie
Yeah.
games, but no one really gets the line, they just hear games. So they were like, Dose, could you do a Galaga tournament? And I was like, maybe, right? So
And you made it much larger than
yes,
that.
yeah, well, that happened because I talked to Dwayne, and I was like, these cats are a culture of beautiful people. Like, right away, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
exploiting this. I got to get these fools out here. Never really get a chance to play.
Yeah.
I all feel like, I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot of controversy about King of Kongs and it being scripted and things being portrayed certain ways, and that's really their baby, and they all feel kind of...
On Dwayne's own YouTube channel, he's actually released a couple of excellent videos
Yes.
exactly about this
Yeah.
topic.
So, and without getting into the sides of the world, I did see the injustice in how all of them are represented, and the fact that certain people were picked to be shown again to all of us as the stars of an era.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of them, and they're like, the beautiful thing about this is like, it's genetic. These dudes, it's like pattern recognition meets muscle memory meets practice.
Absolutely.
But there's something else.
No,
So
yeah.
these guys are like, they're the
We're
Michael
watching
Jordans.
them. They're like,
Freaking,
Dude, can you imagine?
you guys are going to see Hector fly in a second, and his hands are insane. Like I want you to get him on a drum machine or something.
I know. And he does. So everyone else, there's 2 buttons in track and field, and you smack them simultaneously.
Yes,
He does 8 fingers on 1 button.
Yeah.
And it's like a crab scratch. And it's like. The other thing I noticed with him is when he does a long jump or the hurdles, he's literally going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like it's perfect every time. It's totally rhythmic.
Yeah.
And half of his cues are audio. And then you have Abner Ashman, who is the Robotron champ.
And Junior Pac-Man. And Pac-Man.
Basically, like, it's amazing. And then we have the Frog champ, we have Stucky champ, we have Dwayne Fisher, who is good at every single game, and then 3 of his friends came every single game. We had a guy today, and he's like, I have pole position footage that no one has ever seen on Earth. Can I be at the end of the Saturday stream? And I'm like, I'm gonna see. So
That's amazing.
yeah, and then so back to Meow Wolf. So George got the building and then asked them to raise their own money
Okay.
to ballast and be like, you're not just kids taking this money in this building. So they raised that money. It was supposed to cost $1 million to do this place. It ended up costing over 2.
Yeah.
They raised all that money themselves.
Honestly, that's not bad for what you guys did here. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And then in the first year of being open, it grossed over like 7 million, hundreds of thousands of people. Everyone loves it, and it is an interactive, experiential art exhibit.
Line out the door every day that we've been here so
Yeah.
far.
It's been crazy.
And so we are opening. So also for me, the reason I really moved here is some very beautiful people and artists, but it's almost 300 artists now on full-time salary with benefits.
Wow.
And to me, that's revaluing the artist in America, and that's my fight.
Yeah.
So like, Enter the Gungeon and Gang Beasts took care of me, and
So it's not time to take care of everybody else back.
I came here and I was like, well, if I'm going to be okay and I don't have to worry about money, I want to do only things I don't know how to do or can't do without other people.
Yeah.
So here I am doing things like SCOREWARS, writing cartoons, a lot of crazy games, stuff I can talk about that I'm really trying to make happen. That's like
Absolutely.
yeah, and so and then I came here and joined, and we are going to in 2020 open. So this place is 20,000 square feet. You guys are going to go through it later. Denver, we announced, is going to be 60,000 square feet.
Wow.
And Vegas is 50,000.
Wow.
So those are going to be huge, and we're going to have more artists, and we're going to make everything in Santa Fe and ship it and install it in those places.
Wow.
To
Amazing.
keep it local, and like, it's really cool. So it's it's like, everything falls apart while you're doing it and then comes back together, and everyone here, like when you go through too, the thing that's most impressive to me is like, it's all artists that taught themselves like fire code and safety.
Right.
They stepped all that up. Because that's the thing that keeps me from doing things I don't know how to do. Because I'm like, I don't want to deal with the
Yeah.
rules.
There's a
part
lot of
it.
paperwork to that. I don't want to get
Oh
involved.
my god. And also being stupid. Like, you don't know all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what gets me off the horse a lot. It's like, I don't want to go out there and be completely uneducated at something all over again.
Sure.
And then doing formal things with the universe, I always feel wrong as an artist person. Like, whether it's taxes or applying to college, I was like, I'm definitely doing all this wrong. So it's really inspiring to just even be around that and it's like, making the art is the hard part.
Yeah.
It's not actually forms and making it legal or funding it.
Yeah.
Of course that is more, I'm simplifying. But in the greater scheme, that's what I'm getting out of this place. Yeah, so enjoy. You're with 2 of my favorite people in the world.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, indeed.
We've just been showing you guys this amazing mural, really, but we should really walk around
Yes.
and show you guys a whole lot more.
Do you want to go into SCOREWARS first or the exhibit? What do you
Let's
want?
do scores first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So,
Come on.
we're walking into SCOREWARS itself, where you guys are about to see all the amazing arcade high score action happening. Let's go.
Entree-vous. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right, ready? 1, 2. Do I just like this?
I have no idea how you do it in here. You don't know what you're doing, Jazzy.
I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Let's see if we can do like this.
There we
And
go.
Switch camera. All right.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
There we
goes.
go. all right. Hopefully our connection isn't too bad in here, guys. But
Yes.
I'm going to walk around here. I'm just going to show you. That's where we walked in. We've got amazing arcade games all over the place here. And the real main attraction for me is 8, 9, Galaga machine. this is the marathon competition. The professional tournament happens and starts tomorrow, from my understanding. That's going to be live streamed at Meowwolf, twitch.tv/Meowwolf. Anyway, the top 3 tournament Galaga players are here. Talking Phil Day, Andrew Gerhardt, and Andrew Lakeland, I believe. Anyway, amazing players. And I'm really excited to see if any of them break high scores already. From what I understand is during one of the marathon plays, they already broke a score of 5 million something, which isn't necessarily a high score, but it is incredible.
Yeah.
Are you getting names for me?
I am.
Jasmine is looking up all of my information that I wrote down. Anyway, and then going over here, this is the section where we have classic arcade players.
These are the marathoners.
People like Hector Sky over there in the corner is the #1 player in games like Track and Field, as well as a lot of other more modern games like Tony Hawk and Burnout, stuff like that. In literally every Track and Field game ever made, this guy has the highest score because, I'll have to show it to you later, his hands, he uses every individual finger, so he gets like 8 beats per half second. It's insane. He goes so fast. People like
Don Hayes?
No, Abner Ashman. He's sitting in front of the Pac-Man machine over here. He is the world record holder in Junior Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. He's also the #2 world record holder in Robotron, which is over there. I'm willing to bet he's trying to get to #1 during this event. So, amazing player. Tom Asaki?
Second best nibbler player.
Yeah, Tom Asaki, as well as Tim McVeigh. Tim McVeigh is the #1 nibbler player in the world. Tom, #2. They're both playing nibbler right now. Tim is going for a 51-hour-long marathon run in nibbler. I'm not sure if Tom is attempting to do that along with him throughout the entire thing. If you guys have not seen the movie Man vs. Snake, go watch it right now. It's on Netflix.
It's so good.
It's so good, and
It's so good.
it's such, I don't know, I feel like an underappreciated game because this format as well, it works so well in marathon run formats, because this is the first game that anyone ever broke the score 1 billion on. This game lets you get to 1 billion, and there's not that many old arcade games that do that, so it's really sort of exciting to see these guys do that. They've been doing it for 25 years at this point.
Yeah. And what's cool is when Tim McVeigh broke the first world record, when he hit 1 billion score, they gave him his own personal nibbler cabinet.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Which is awesome.
The #1 Frogger player in the world is here as well, Pat Lefty. I'm not sure if he broke his score. I know that he is the first one that broke the George Costanza score, which is fairly funny because that score that George Costanza claimed to get in Seinfeld was not actually, no one had actually gotten that score yet, and then someone broke it, which was Pat. Dwayne Richards over there on Robotron. Dwayne, amazing player. He's amazing at practically everything that he plays. He's also in the Man vs. Snake documentary. You guys should really check out that. Anyway, amazing player. As well as Don Hayes, I believe. Yeah, Don Hayes there at the end playing Centipede. He's the #1 player in the world on Centipede, as well as Millipede, as well as #1 player in the world on Pac-Man and Dig Dug and Joust and a bunch of other games. An amazing arcade player.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so switching the camera back here. Boom. That is just a small peek of some of the arcade players here at SCOREWARS. Over the next couple of days during the Saturday and Sunday events, Meowwolf is going to be live streaming this event on twitch.tv/Meowwolf. follow those guys, check out that event, because things like the Galaga competition, it is going to be live streamed and it is going to look awesome. I can't wait to watch those streams. Over there. There we go. People like Hector Fly have already beaten their world record high score. And something like 5.5 million? Yeah. Insane. Anyway, what else? There's stuff like interviews. There's a whole interview couch corner down there where they're going to be interviewing all of these guys. There is a game jam happening here right now. There is just a separate arcade room as well.
Yeah, we should go see that. It apparently has Game Beast and Enter the Gungeon.
Exactly. So I hope you guys are stoked for that. With that, we're going to now do like a quick little walk around and stuff like that. So I guess we'll quickly finish walking around this area. Go this way. What?
Huh?
Boom. So, the big stage, interview couch, bunch of other games, people being interviewed right now, Galaga TV. And so that's the main SCOREWARS room. Now we're going to exit this room and we're going to show you guys what else is happening here in Meow Wolf.
Oh, get this.
What's up?
Get this for Rick.
Oh.
Rick, you have to see this. This game is called Pigskin, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Really good players here that are trying to beat high scores on this game as well. I can't remember who exactly, but it's a fun-looking game. It's a weird-looking game. Okay, so we're now going to exit the SCOREWARS room, and we're going to be checking out the rest of Meow Wolf and see what's going on here. Notice the back of Jasmine's blue hair here. Looking very blue today, Jasmine. All right. So. All right.
Should I show you guys how to get in?
Yes.
Okay, come on, follow me, follow me.
All right. Don't want to get into the main event.